I'm going to talk about our current pattern. Let's look at weather warnings. There is no weather warnings, so let's look at pressure patterns starting from July the 6th. So 1060 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next 24 hours, which is July the 7th. So 1060 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 8 p.m. July the 8th is something 60th hour. So 1012 millibars of pressure everywhere. So let's go to next hour, which is July the 9th. So 1008 everywhere in Southern Ontario. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. July the 10th. So 1008, 1012 millibars of pressure. This actually is 1010. So let's look at precipitation pattern. Refresh. So starting from 5 5 p.m. Peterborough, Belleville, Uxbridge. Those is going got some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall loading orange Newmarket. So Niagara Falls City and parts of Niagara on the Lake is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall loading Virginia, Babylon Hills. So let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. The Orangewood, Newmarket, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Belleville, Georgia, Babylon Hills, Betty's, Niagara on the Lake, parts of Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. There is something. So there is nothing else. Like the Niagara Falls City Super 5 millimeters. Niagara on the Lake is 0.25 like this heaviest Super 5 millimeters. So let's go to 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's something. So Uxbridge gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Bob Beach, Midland onwards. So let's go to next tab, which is 5 p.m. There is something. Bombi, Salabi, Milan, so Uxbridge, those is gonna get hot. It's gonna get some 0.9 millimeters of rainfall. So let's look at next tab, which is so let's go to 8 p.m. July the 7th. So Midland, those is gonna get some 0.9 millimeters of rainfall. Skip Hanover. So let's go to 11 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's something. Parts of Niagara on the Lake, parts of Niagara Falls. City's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. Same thing, but more rainfall. Vice versa is Niagara on the Lake and Niagara Falls City. Yeah, a little bit more for Niagara Falls City. So let's go to 11 p.m. There is nothing else. 8 a.m. there's nothing else. 11 a.m. there is something. Parts of Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 2 p.m. There's something. Niagara City, Niagara on the Lake, parts of it. Uxbridge, Peterborough, parts of Scarborough, Betty, Dawson, are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. So, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Belleville, Georgia, Babylon, Betty, Niagara on the Lake, parts of it, and then I can start the whole thing for Niagara on the Lake and Niagara parts of it later. So, Scarborough, Stoffel, down to Sissaga, parts of it, Collingwood, those is gonna get lights. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain for Niagara on the Lake. Heavy is going to be 2.5 like 0.25. Same thing in Niagara Falls City. So, let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. So, Collingwood, Bombay, Sunny Beach, Salaby, Betty, Babylon, Georgia. Sissaga, downtown to between the markets, stores, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Belleville. Those is going to get some 0.9 millimeters of rainfall, including Niagara on the Lake, parts of it, Niagara Falls City, parts of it. So, line said, or B, Y, Tampa, Elton, Ottoman is going to get some 6.9 millimeters of rainfall. Let's, including East local. So, let's go to next tab, which is 11 p.m. Days and things. So, line said, O B, Y, Tampa, Elton, Ottoman, those is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. For else, it's going to be 12.5 Collingwood. Saga, Brampton, Orangewood, Darlington between the Newmarket. Those is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Scarborough is gonna get some 2.5. That's heaviest like 0.25. Stoffel. Snowfall, Virginia, Beverly is Betty, Olala, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Mainland, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Oakville, not Oakville. Hamilton is going to get some 0.95 millimeters of rainfall. Oakville's light is 0.25, heavy is 2.5 millimeters. Scarborough, same thing. Light is 0.25, heavy is 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is and this something. Mississauga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Whitwell, Newmarket, Scarborough, Portsmouth, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Virginia, Babylon, Betty, Alala, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Mainline, Collingwood, Dorset, Succanegat, Oakville. Dorset, Succanegat, some 0.95 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the lake is heaviest. It's going to be 605, like 0.25. Same thing in Niagara Falls City. So let's go. So Collingwood is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 a.m. This Sunday. So Collingwood, Bombay, Sunny Beach, Salaby, Manila, Olala, Betty, Bravlas, Virginia, Uku, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stover, Laswa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Dawson, Succanegat, some 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Boylston, Hanover. Niagara on the Lake light is super fire, heavy is super 605. Same thing in Niagara Falls City, but Niagara Falls City has less 605 millimeters of rainfall than Niagara on the lake. So let's go to the 2 p.m. Day something. Collingwood, Bombay, Sotheby, Mainland, Ottawa, Betty, Virginia, Babylon, Oku, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Whitwell, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stover, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. Those are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the lake is 2.5 millimeters. Heaviest light is 0.25, including Niagara Falls City. Heaviest 2.5 light is this 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is 5 p.m. There is something. So in part Niagara on the lakes is 0.25 millimeters. Niagara Falls City most way 2.5, Summerfest 0.25. Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangewood, ignore 2.5 millimeters little bit in there, Mississauga. Down to Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Sulphur, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Fabulous is Betty, Solomon, and Lambert Beach. Those are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. So it's gonna load. So Oku, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stover, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Belleville. Niagara on the Lake parts of Niagara Falls City. It's gonna get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Heaviest in Niagara Falls City is 2.5 like 0.25. It's most of it Niagara Falls City is 0.25. So including Verdi, Milan, it's gonna be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to final lover, which is 111th. So Oku, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Ointoa, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Parsippany, parts of Niagara Falls City, Belleville. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at total precipitation starting from 8 p.m. July the 7th. So Newmarket 1 millimeters orange shows, 0.7 millimeters Uxbridge, 1 millimeters Niagara Falls City, 3 millimeters. That's heaviest in Niagara Falls, heaviest is coming 4 millimeters, lightest is 3 millimeters. So Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Solid Bay is going to get some 0.6 millimeters. Bombay 0.6 millimeters. Milan is gonna be 1 millimeter. Solid is gonna get some 0.6 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Beverly. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. July the 8th. So Niagara on the lake is gonna get some heaviest 1 millimeters lightest, 0.3 millimeters, which is same thing in Niagara Falls City. 1 millimeters heaviest Niagara Falls City light is gonna be 0.3 millimeters. Let's go to 8 p.m. July the 19th. So white and 10 millimeters hopes in 8 millimeters including line said. For Elton 13 millimeters. Hanover is gonna get some 10 millimeters, Collingwood 2 millimeters, Palm Beach going to get some 0.8 millimeters, Sunny Beach 1 millimeter, Solid Beach going to get some 0.9 millimeters, Georgina 0.8 millimeters, Babylon 0.8 millimeters, Verdi is going to get some 0.8 millimeters of rainfall. So everywhere now about 2 millimeters. This August going to get some 0.5 millimeters. South Toronto 0.7 millimeters. Which I know is going to get some 0.70 market. Orange Hills 0.7, 8 millimeters, 9 millimeters. Scarborough, the heaviest, going to get some 0.9 millimeters. Lightest 0.3 millimeters. Speed about 3 millimeters. Bow about 1 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is Brant is going to be 0.3 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next. It's already done. So let's go to Uxbridge, which is going to get some 1 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. July the 10th. So 3 millimeters in Collingwood, Washington 1 millimeters, Hobsey 7 millimeters, Leinster 0.4 millimeters. Everywhere in Airbus 9 millimeters, Hamilton Oakville 6 millimeters, Oakville 6 millimeters. Rain, less rainy, least rainy, and Savaris is going to be 8 millimeters. Oakville. Sissagas 8 millimeters, Brampton 8 millimeters, Toronto 8 millimeters. Scarborough, because Scarborough is going to be 7 millimeters. Dover 5 millimeters, Newmarket 5 millimeters, Orangeville 6 millimeters, Uxbridge 3 millimeters, Asha 4 millimeters. Peter 4 millimeters, Coburg 4 millimeters, Balboa 3 millimeters, Georgina, Babylon 3 millimeters, Baddies 5 millimeters, Ottawa 3 millimeters, Salisbury 3 millimeters, Bomb Beach 4 millimeters, Saxon 3 millimeters, and Bomb Beach. Sunny Beach going to get some 1 millimeters away. From Midland's going to be 3 millimeters. Port Elton's going to get some 3 millimeters. Hanover's going to get some 4 millimeters. So this is just total precipitation. Let's look at air temperature patterns. So skip snowfall, sleep, freezing sleep. First, starting from skip 3 p.m. Let's go to 7 a.m. This is hunting. So Port Elton 21 degrees, Hanover 20 degrees, Collingwood 20 degrees, Solid Bay, Thunder Beach 21 degrees, including Palm Beach. Inland 20 degrees, Hope is gonna be 20 degrees. Line says gonna get some 20 degrees. So everywhere in Airbus 90.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 90 degrees, Oakville's gonna be 90 degrees, Manchester 20 degrees, Dover 90 degrees, Scarborough 90 degrees, Toronto 90 degrees, Newmarket, Orange Road 90 degrees, Uxbridge 90 degrees, Oshawa 20 degrees, Peterborough 20 degrees, Coburg 20 degrees, Belleville 21 degrees, Georgina 21 degrees, Verdi 21 degrees, Babylon 20 degrees, all the last gonna get 21 degrees, 20 degrees, 21.5. So let's go to the next tower, which is let's go to 3 p.m. So Port Elton 26 degrees, Hanover's gonna get some 27 degrees, White 28 degrees, Hopsay's gonna get some 24 degrees, Lionshead's gonna get some 26 degrees, Collingwood 27 degrees, Palm Beach 27 degrees, Solid Beach 27 degrees, Thunder Beach gonna get some 21 degrees. So everywhere now was 26 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 21, 2 degrees. That's a warmer, coldest. Warmer's 23 degrees. Manchester 26 degrees. So for 25 degrees. Scarborough 24 degrees. Toronto 23 degrees. Newmarket 26 degrees. Orangeville 26 degrees. Hooksville 26 degrees. Oshawa 24 degrees. Peterborough 28 degrees. Coburg 22 degrees. Balboa 27 degrees. Georgina 27 degrees. Barrie 27 degrees. Beverly 28 degrees. Sutherland 27 degrees. Elon's gonna get some 28 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. Day something. Port Elton 90 degrees, Honeymoon 20 degrees, Collingwood 20 degrees, Hopesay 20 degrees, Lionston 90 degrees, Solid Beach 21 degrees, Palm Beach 20 degrees, on the beach gonna be 20 degrees, and last gonna get some 20 degrees. Everywhere now was 90.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 20 degrees, Oakville I mean 20 degrees, Rancho 20 degrees, Toronto 20 degrees, Tofu 90 degrees, Scarborough 20 degrees, Toronto 20 degrees, Newmarket, Orangeville 18 degrees, Uxbridge 90 degrees, Oshawa 20 degrees, Peterborough 20 degrees, Coburg 20 degrees, Balboa 21 degrees, Georgina 21 degrees, Beverly 20 degrees, Barrie 20 degrees, Olala 20 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. There is something. So White's on 29 degrees, Royal to 24 degrees, Anna is gonna be 26 degrees, 27. Collingwood 27 degrees, Palm Beach 27 degrees, Solid Beach 26 degrees, Sunday Beach gonna get some 24 degrees, everywhere in Airbus 28 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 25 degrees, Oakville 24 degrees, Manchester 29 degrees, Dover 28 degrees, Scarborough is going to be 26 degrees down, 24 degrees in market, 28 degrees orange, 31 degrees, express 39 degrees, short 25 degrees, beat about 29 degrees, cold, 33 degrees, about 27 degrees, 28 degrees, bad is 29 degrees, bad 29 degrees, on the last 29 degrees. Hope it's gonna get some 27 degrees, so line says 26 degrees, so let's go to next London. Let's go to next tower, which is 70 and is something. Put Earls in 23 degrees Thunderbird, 22 degrees Water, 22 degrees Hopes, it's gonna be 22 4 degrees. Line says 24 degrees. Collingwood 22 degrees. Palm Beach 22 degrees. Salami is gonna be 22 degrees. Santa Beach is gonna be 22 degrees. The land's gonna get some 21 degrees. Everywhere around was 23.5 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 23 degrees. Oakville 22 degrees. Brampton 22 degrees. Downtown 21 degrees. Scarborough 21 degrees. Dover 21 degrees. Newmarket 20 degrees. Orange 21 degrees. Express 21 degrees. Asha 20 degrees. Peterborough 20 degrees. Galway 21 degrees. Belleville 22 degrees. Georgina 22 degrees. Babylon is going to be 20 degrees. Paris 20 degrees. Solala 23 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is London. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. So Boyards in 24 degrees, Anima is going to be 25 degrees, Washington 26 degrees, Upstate 25 degrees, Lines 25 degrees, Collingwood 26 degrees, Bombay 26 degrees, Salaberry 25 degrees, Thunder Beach is going to be 24 degrees. Everywhere in Airport 29 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 29 degrees, Oakville is going to be 29 degrees, Brampton 33 degrees, Oval 31 degrees, Scarborough 29 degrees, 28 degrees in Toronto, Newmarket, Orchard 30 degrees. 30 degrees in Nooks, West Shashawa 28 degrees, Peterborough 28 degrees, Goldberg 24 degrees, Balfour 27 degrees, Georginia 29 degrees, Paris 30 degrees, Babylon 31 degrees, 29 degrees, Adela 29 degrees, Alaska be 26 degrees. So let's go to the next tab, which is 70 a.m. This and things. So put out 21 degrees, underwear 20 degrees, white and 20 degrees. Hoops is 20 degrees. So line size gonna be 20 degrees. So 21 degrees in lines. Hoops everywhere are about 20.5 degrees. Hamilton Oco 22 degrees. Oco 33 degrees. It's this is like 23 degrees Manchester, 23 degrees Tofu, 21 degrees Scarborough, 22 degrees Dallas, 21 degrees Newmarket, Orange 21 degrees Uxbridge, 20 degrees Astro 22 degrees, Peterborough 21 degrees, Coburg 21 degrees, Bravo 21 degrees, 22 degrees, Georgina 22 degrees, Beverly, ISO 21 degrees, Ready 20.5 degrees, Adela 21.5. Sotheby, Bombay, Sunny Beach, Inland gonna be 21 degrees, so Lingwood's gonna be 20 degrees, that's calling good. So let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. So Port Oldson 25 degrees, Hanover 26 degrees. So Barton 25 degrees, that's 25 degrees in Hanover, and Barton hopes it's gonna be 21 degrees. Line says it's gonna get some 24 degrees. Everywhere there was 25.5 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 26 degrees. Oakville it's gonna be 26 degrees. Brampton 28 degrees. Dover 27 degrees. Scarborough 27 degrees. Toronto 26 degrees. Scarborough 27 degrees. Newmarket, Orange 26 degrees, Uxbridge 27 degrees, Hartford 27 degrees, Peterborough 27 degrees, Coburg 24 degrees, Belleville 27 degrees, Georgina is gonna get some 26 degrees, Babylon is 26 degrees, Aries 27 degrees, Adela 27 degrees, Lake Bay is gonna be 27 4 degrees, Palm Beach 24 degrees, Standard Beach 21 degrees, and Land's gonna get some 27 degrees in Midland, so it's actually 28 degrees in Midland, so this is the oh, there's one more up. So this is the end of the video. So